Hey guys, this is your sister Aisha Ladan Abdul Rahman. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time visiting, thank you. I appreciate you being here. So in my previous video, I talked about Second Life and your computer, basically the system requirements that are required for you to participate in virtual world of Second Life. In today's video, I'm going to actually log into Second Life and give you an overview of the Second Life dashboard. So I actually have several different avatars in the virtual world of Second Life, and I believe that you can have as many avatars as you like. You can pretty much be whoever you want to be in Second Life. You can have as many avatars as you like. I think they all just have to have different email addresses. So you're going to go ahead and open up that Second Life viewer that we downloaded last time. If you didn't see that video, go ahead to the previous video and I show you exactly the system requirements that you need for your computer to download Second Life and how to download Second Life. And I also talk a little bit about what Second Life is. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, go watch the previous video. So this is a Second Life viewer that you are looking at, and as I mentioned in the previous video, it has all of the same information that is on secondlife.com. It's just not in a it's not such a user-friendly, I won't even say it's not user-friendly, it's just not a natural way of finding things. So you kind of have to dig to look for things and click on things to see where they're at. So it does talk about featured events, recently added events, editor's picks, what's hot now, different sims that you can explore, different events that are coming up. As I mentioned, it has the grid status, the blog. There's a Second Life blogger network and their blog posts, any events, things that are coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. So this avatar, I actually have an avatar that's sitting in Learning Island. So when you first log into Second Life, you log in and you are dropped off in the sim or this island called Learning Island. Let me pause this sound. If I could turn my sound down. Okay. So when you go into Learning Island, you're going to see a blue box that gives you step-by-step instructions on how to do everything. You're going to have a blue box in your top left-hand corner. You're going to have a smaller box in the bottom corner, and it's going to walk you step-by-step on everything that you need to know how to do. So it's going to teach you how to use your WASD keys to navigate, or you can use your arrow keys. I use the arrow keys. It's a lot easier. I do not touch WASD. I use my arrow keys and my mouse, and that's pretty much it. So once you leave Learning Island, and as you see here up in the top, I don't know what to call this, like the top search or the top bar, it tells you where you're at and it tells you the type of region you're on. So there are general regions, there's moderate regions, and there are adult regions. If you are under 18, you will not be given access to an adult region. So when you signed up for your Second Life account, it asked you what your age was, it asked you what gender you want it to be, or if you want it to be non-binary. So one of the first things it's going to do is it's going to assign you an avatar automatically, and then it's going to take you through Learning Island. So once you start moving around, I'm going to go to the back view. So once you start moving around, you'll see this arrow that tells you, oh, I need to go this way. So you're just going to follow that arrow and follow the instructions that are on your screen. So it says to run, you're going to double tap or you're going to hold the forward arrow down, and then your avatar will start to run. So you're just going to follow these instructions. You're going to go through, I think this is number 1. I think you're going to go through 2 and 3, and they're just going to basically give you the tools that you need to learn how to walk without bumping into walls, teach you how to run, teach you how to jump, teach you how to fly, things like that. So I pretty much leave, I call her Legacy, I pretty much leave her here in case I need to meet anyone and help them to get through this. So some people need some help getting through this. So you're just going to follow these arrows and follow the directions that it gives you for Learning Island. And if you go the wrong way, it's going to come up and it's going to pop up and it's going to tell you, hey, you're going the wrong way. So yeah, turn around and come back. I'm going the wrong way. But I like to leave her here because once you leave Learning Island, you cannot come back. I've tried. I was like, oh, I could just save this and come back at another time, but it literally does not let you come back. So once you go finish through Learning Island, when you get to the end, it's going to be like a white door that glows, and then that means you're through Learning Island, and it will tell you you're in some garden or something like that is the next place. Once you get to the garden area, you can pretty much go anywhere you want in Second Life. If someone has sent you a link, also called a SLURL, an SL URL, a Second Life URL, then you can teleport and go wherever you want. But I think that it requires you to go through Learning Island. So the next thing I want to show you guys in this video, I'm going to take those off, is the Second Life viewer dashboard. So I'm going to start up here in the, it brought them back. In the top right hand corner is the sound. So there are ambient sounds here. There's water, there's birds, there's music. If you want to turn off your sound, you just click off. But if you want to adjust certain sounds, then you can turn them up and down. Okay, so I can turn down the ambient sounds, I can turn down the general sound, I can turn down any music. So different Sims have music. If you want to turn those down, you can turn those down. You also have this play button. So if there's a Sim that you're on that has videos or media, you can press play. These are your graphic preferences. I'm not going to really talk about that in this video. I'll talk about that in a future video, probably towards the end of the year. I'm going to do a workshop on cinematography and photography in Second Life because that's one of my favorite things to do. So Second Life is in California Pacific Standard Time. So you'll hear people say SLT time, basically whatever time it is in California, like Northern California, Bay Area, that's the Second Life time. So that's what's going to pop up here on your browser. You can also shop in Second Life. I'll talk about that in another video. You can buy lindens, you can buy money with US dollars in Second Life. So I'll talk about that in a future video. You can also search. Let's see, there's some advanced features. I'm just kind of going over these very quickly because you don't need to know these yet. Build, we're going to do a workshop and I'll do a class or I'll do a video here on building in Second Life. Getting around. So when you come to a place in Second Life, like say the garden, and you want to be able to come back to it, you can save it by going to world and landmark this place. And what it does is it takes a picture of where you're at and it saves it in your inventory. So now I have Welcome Island, the Orientation Island, and Help Island, and Learning Island are in my landmarks, but for whatever reason, it doesn't, once you leave Learning Island, that kind of bookmark disappears and you can't find it. I have not figured out a way to get back to Learning Island. So there's also the map, and then there's events, and there's search, snapshot. So there's all these little things, details in the toolbar up at the top. But you have also the icons on the side and in the bottom that do the same thing. And they tend to be a lot easier to find what you're looking for, most things. So one of the cool things I want to show you is your avatar here. You can choose your avatar. So if you said, oh, I'm a girl in Second Life, she sometimes gives you Bitsy. Most times she gives you Bitsy, so that's the Second Life avatar you end up with, but you can always change them. So these are some of the avatar options that you have. You can be a vampire, you can be a werewolf, you can be a zombie, you can be a regular person. These are the very first avatars. I think I had this avatar here for like 12 years. I've been in Second Life for a while, so I think I had her forever. Once you become more advanced, you can actually buy skins, you can buy hair, you can buy a body. You can really customize your avatar to make it whoever you want to be. This is just kind of a basic avatar that I threw a hijab on so that people recognize me and they know, hey, this is me. I think actually I do think this is her. This is her just with a hijab on. So you see she's wearing the same clothes, same jacket. So once you start getting comfortable in Second Life, you can really customize your avatar, put makeup on her, give her eyelashes, give her jewelry, all that good stuff. You can really begin to customize your Second Life experience, your avatar, your house, your car, anything. You can have babies, you can get married. Anything that's in the real world is in the virtual world of Second Life. So that's your avatar. This is her appearance. This is what she's wearing, your clothes, your outfits that you can save, what she's currently wearing. Let's see, your inventory. So I'm going to dive into this a little bit more in a future video. I'm just kind of showing you guys what each thing does. Don't be afraid to click on something because you can always just reset it to default. You can't break it. So this is the search, and it's basically like your web browser, but for Second Life. So you can find destinations, places you might want to check out, any events that are coming up. Yes, any events that are coming up, anything that's in Second Life. You can rent land in Second Life. So here's a zoo. This is a zoo that's in Second Life. Murder City. So this looks like it might be a game. No, it's not. Shopping events, photogenic spots. So a lot of people like myself, we like to just find really cool places in Second Life to go and take pictures. That's one of my favorite things I like to do. So here's some games, here's some classified ads. People have jobs in Second Life. So I started out in Second Life working at Rockcliffe University, teaching professors like University of Phoenix and Drexel University how to use Second Life to teach their online courses. And I got paid real money. So you get paid in lindens, but then you can then convert those to US dollars or whatever currency you have through PayPal. Okay, so then you have your places that you've saved and your map. And then this is your camera if you want to snap and take a picture. And then you can save it to your computer or you can save it to your inventory. So I'll talk a little bit about textures and saving to your inventory in a future video, but for now you just save it to your computer, click save, and now this picture is now saved on my desktop in my computer. So here you can chat. These are conversations that you can have with, I'm trying to close this one. These are conversations that you can have with people that are nearby or your friends. So I can say hello. How is everyone? Wherever they're at, it's probably morning. Good morning. There's people from all over the world are here in Second Life. So you can do that. You can also use your microphone for Second Life. It probably doesn't have it where you can use it while you're in Learning Island because everybody's fairly new. But once you start getting around, this should be it should be highlighted so you can actually use a microphone to speak and your avatar's lips will move. So this is the same thing, destinations, things you could do, places you can go, people, your friends, people that are nearby you, your friends, your groups, recent, and people that you've blocked. Yes, sometimes you gotta block people even on Second Life. So your personal profile, it's going to ask you to upload a picture of yourself, talk a little bit about yourself, what you like to do, your favorite places. So it's like a little blog, but here on Second Life. And then you have this walk run. And so I'm trying to think if I should talk about this now. So you can do things like jump. You can land and stop flying. You can fly, you can run, you can walk. Your camera controls, this tilts the actual camera. And this one actually moves your camera to the right and the left and up and down. The front view, the over the shoulder view, and the back view. And then there's also kind of like look around with like wherever your mouse looks. And you can save certain things as presets as well. Just press escape if you want to go back to where you were. So that is pretty much it, guys, for this video. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a brief overview of what the Second Life viewer looks like, how to find things, show you what you can expect when you first log in. Everybody gets stopped here in Learning Island. So as you can see, I said good morning and this person is responding. They're saying, hey, so this is Faith Wanji. I can actually open up her profile and see, oh, she joined today. She's new, and see what if she put anything about herself. She's new, so she probably hasn't. So I can see what her birth date is, when she joined, any groups that she's in. I can add her as a friend and I can follow her as well. So that's pretty much it, guys. Stay tuned for future videos on Second Life. My next video, I'm actually going to probably do an art walk and take you guys around and show you some of my favorite creative spots here in Second Life. All right, life is good. Have a blessed day.